Vitthal is a farmer in Karjat block of the Ahmednagar district in Maharashtra. Previously, he was growing climate-sensitive cash crops like onion on his land. However, like many farmers across India, he is being adversely impacted by climate change. Over the last few years, he's been facing erratic rainfall, heat waves, hailstorms, and pest attacks. This, coupled with price fluctuations for common crops like onion and tomatoes, has meant that he was losing money. Agroforestry has helped Vitthal become climate change resilient. Biodiverse, multi-layer agroforestry restores degraded land. It needs significantly less fertilizer and water. It improves soil health and is resilient to climate shocks like erratic rainfall and pest attacks. It helps farmers earn at least 3 times more than what they were earning before. With the support of Farmers for Forests, Vitthal planted 650 trees on his land, including 2 species of mango, lemon, Indian gooseberry, bamboo, nitrogen-fixing pongamia trees, Indian Java plum or jamun trees, and a few other species. Farmers for Forests provides Vitthal and other farmers in the program with high-quality saplings, a drip irrigation system, and organic fertilizer. In addition to this, they also provide financial and advisory support for the first 4 years after plantation, when revenues from either agroforestry produce or ecosystem services like carbon are low. Given trees require the most care during the first 4 years of their life, Farmers for Forests provides both on-ground field support and remote monitoring of tree survival rates and tree growth through our drone-based AI tech platform. This is how it works. Our field team, with the help of the farmer, geofences every single plot in our program. These are then fed into our drone that takes thousands of geolocated images for each plot of land. The drone also captures digital elevation model (DEM) data. The geolocation capture means for each pixel of the image, we can get an accurate value of latitude, longitude, and altitude. These images are then stitched together and orthorectified using a photogrammetry software called Pix4D. Orthorectification ensures standardization of data across each pixel, which means we are able to use the altitude values to estimate the height of trees as small as 4 to 5 feet in height. It's hard for even very high-resolution satellite imagery to capture trees this small accurately. We feed the orthorectified drone imagery through algorithms through an AI model that gives us the geolocation of every tree, the height of every tree, and also helps identify some major tree species like mango, lemon, orange, and bamboo. These AI algorithms were created using open source code and trained with tens of thousands of tree crowns in tropical and subtropical forests of India, and on-ground observations our team collected. We have recently been collecting multispectral drone imagery, which allows us to estimate the health of every tree and identify trees that might be facing stress. All of the data we have collected, we then feed into allometric equations, which allows us to remotely quantify how much carbon is being sequestered by each tree. This allows Farmers for Forests to generate high-quality, measurable, and durable carbon credits. We are also able to measure standard indices like the Normalized Difference Vegetation Index for each plot of land and intervene and support farmers who might be facing problems with their trees. Our technology fills a critical gap. Most practitioners on the ground rely on manual monitoring of trees or crude estimates from low-resolution satellite data for the first few years after plantation. They don't have to. Drones and open-source AI make it possible to track even very small trees, saplings, accurately until they are actually old enough to show up in satellite data. Thanks to new and emerging technologies like this, Vitthal today is able to make climate-resilient incomes from the fruit harvest and sale of ecosystem services like carbon. Just a few months ago, Vitthal was one of the many victims of climate change. Today, he is a climate champion.